Rockstar's brutal economics could kill GTA 6 on arrival. And we're going to talk about a couple reasons why this could happen, right? Because we already know a lot about GTA 6's in-game economy, surprisingly so. And one of the things that we already know is that crypto will exist. Tom Henderson just confirmed that crypto will be in the game, which means the stock market will 100% return and we'll possibly see rug pulls. I mean, you guys have to remember, besides Bitcoin and Ethereum, the only two cryptos with real functionality, every other crypto was basically a scam and a rug pull, right? They were all for rich people with massive amounts of followers to convince them that, yeah, this thing is going to the moon. So they would wait for their followers to get in and then pull out when it hit a high price. I'm sure that'll be something that you can do in GTA 6, right? You might be able to post something. We saw that there's going to be social media in the game, so you might be able to post something on social media alluring that, yo, this coin is going up. This coin is going to the moon. You know, this coin is going up. And then when the price gets high, you rug pull everyone who you fooled and deceived into actually believing that nonsense, right? So that's one of the things that I think might be in GTA 6. We might actually see real rug pulls, you guys. Businesses are obviously going to return. We know that role-play jobs will be there, right? Rockstar acquired CFXRE, which is basically the people who own 5M. They're the people who created 5M, right? So they own 5M. So we're definitely going to be seeing that incorporated into the game. Probably jobs like you might be able to be a police officer. You might be able to be a mailman. You know, you might be able to be a milkman. You feel me? You could do all type of shit. This is what GTA 6 is going to be like. We're going to obviously have casinos are going to be back. Heists are going to be back. And everything else that was in GTA 5 is obviously going to return. We can expect this. Now, that's all good and dandy. That's great. But this is where things can go wrong. And we've already seen things go wrong in this way, right? Inflation in GTA 5 is out of this world, right? The adder in early GTA costed $1 million. The Entity XF costed $795,000 in early GTA. In current GTA, we have a flying bike that's $8 million, right? 8 times the price of the original adder, which was the most expensive vehicle in the game when GTA first launched, right? Which shows us that the inflation is actually outpacing real life inflation in many ways. All right, so this is something that we can expect, and this is because this actually benefits Rockstar's business model. If we look at the reasons why Rockstar actually inflated these prices, we have 3 core reasons why they would inflate these prices. And the main reasons are to push shark card sales, which y'all all know, balance money glitches, right, and heists, and to keep veteran players playing, to keep them grinding. We got to keep y'all veterans grinding. Y'all think y'all done completed everything in the game? You a level 8,000? Nah. You got to grind, baby. You got to keep going. This grind don't ever stop. You feel me? GTA is one of the most grind-hard games I've ever played, with one of the worst economies in existence, right? All the prices went up and they outpaced player earnings, right? All the prices went up. They outpaced player earnings, similar to the real world. And then they nerfed Cayo Perico. Right? Cayo Perico, the saving grace, the only thing that ever made sense in GTA's economy. They nerfed it. And the adder made sense too, right? Because the real life Bugatti Veyron, which is a new Bugatti, that's like a very rare Bugatti, that costs like 1.5 million to 2.5 million. So the Bugatti price was actually accurate. That was pretty reasonable at the time. But I mean, come on, you guys. This is hyperinflation that we see going on with GTA. I mean, contact missions never got increased. They never got increased payouts to match the inflation. No, they never got that, right? So GTA 5's inflation is damn near, it could compete with World War I. When they were bringing whole bags and pails, they were bringing carriages of money and it meant nothing. You needed a carriage of money to get a loaf of bread after World War I. I mean, this is literally competing with post-World War I hyperinflation. That's the GTA economy. And like I said, the reasons why Rockstar did this is to benefit their business model, right? These things all benefit their business model. So they're going to have the same incentives when GTA 6 comes out. And it's going to be up to us to make sure that that doesn't happen. I don't know how we're going to stop it, but come on, you guys. This is something that we need to get together and stop. There needs to be a petition or something. There should be a petition with 5 million signatures saying, make sure GTA's in-game economy stays good. You know what I mean? Make sure it stays grounded. Not even grounded, because if it's grounded, then it's going to be fucked up. Our real economy is actually messed up. And that's another point. Rockstar can always have a way out of this, right? Rockstar always has a way out of their in-game economy being horrible, because they can always make the claim that, you know, we're just copying real life, right? The real life economy is just this bad. You know what I mean? Prices in real life are really this bad. In fact, they could argue that their in-game economy inflation is better than real life in some cases, because, for example, the gold jet costs $10 million, right? In real life, a jet could cost you $100 million in real life. It could cost you $200 million in real life. You know, jets can cost extreme amounts, way more than that. So they could actually argue that, no, we're actually doing this to mimic the real world. This is a parody, right? We're doing this to mimic the real world, and actually, our prices are actually better than current inflation prices. Because if you look at our jet, for example, like the example I just gave you, this is the type of tactics that Rockstar could use, right? It's kind of like how Call of Duty will get rid of skill-based matchmaking, right? On the same year that they drop the worst game they've ever made, right? They drop a back-to-back Black Ops release, and then they're going to use that and say, oh, well, the moment that we removed skill-based matchmaking, our game started failing. So, of course, we need skill-based matchmaking in the game, right? So it's the same type of bullshit that these companies try to play us with. And you can expect these same games to be played with GTA 6. So that's something that you need to look out for, right? We all need to worry for this. I know that we're all hyped for GTA 6. We're all happy. We're all excited. We're hoping that November really ends up being the real time that this game comes out. We don't want to see this game delayed again. Nobody wants that, right? But at the same time, we need to be grounded in reality. We need to understand that Rockstar, at the end of the day, this is a business. And they're going to do the things that are going to fill their pockets the most. And unfortunately, what's going to fill their pockets the most is adding a bunch of unrealistic things that a bunch of 9-year-olds want to buy, right? Inflating the prices to the moon and keeping contact missions much lower, right? Keeping the missions, the businesses, and the heist, keeping everything else lower so that, you know, the inflation is outpacing player earnings. That's the whole goal of this, right? And that's going to be the same thing that they pull over that's going to be the same wool that they pull over our head when GTA 6 comes out. Sure, the in-game economy will probably be good day one, right? Day one, it'll probably be like how GTA 5's was day one. GTA 5 had a good economy day one. It made sense. Like I said, the Bugatti Veyron is 1.5 million. The Bugatti in GTA was 1 million when it came out. That made sense. But as time goes on, as Rockstar gets more greedy and they say, well, you know, we're not going to be making another game for 20 years maybe. So how can we get the most money out of these players possible? How can we milk this in the worst way possible? And this is how, right? The hyperinflation is going to be how. We're going to be seeing World War I levels of hyperinflation going on in GTA 6. So please, everyone, caution yourself. Caution yourself for the economy of GTA 6. This is going to be a rough pill to swallow if you're just hype and blind and not seeing what they've already done. We already know about the GTA 6 economy. We already know crypto is going to be in the game. That has not as good of a connotation as we would hope it does, right? that doesn't have that great of a connotation. It's good that they're adding modern currency, right? But it will likely have a negative effect behind it. I mean, you have to think, if they add a crypto to the game, there's going to be more money glitches around the crypto. Now people are going to be glitching the cryptocurrency. Now they're going to have to patch that, or they're going to have to inflate the game. They're going to have to inflate the cost of everything in the game to outpace glitches, which is what they did in GTA 5. So we'll be at the same problem, at the same conclusion. We'll be at the same endpoint. We don't want to be there. So if you enjoyed this video, like the video, tune in, turn on notifications so that you don't miss another GTA 6 upload from Wealthy. Tune in out.